Today we're doing a quick unboxing and review of this Comica CVM-V30 PRO directional condenser professional microphone, which costs around £60 on Amazon UK and around £54 on Amazon US. Is it a good alternative to the more popular Rode VideoMic Pro at about half the price, or is it better than the Rode VideoMic Go at just about similar price? Let's find out. Roll the intro. Hey Nimtags and welcome, this is Ash from Heal My Tech, helping you go from newbie to techie. If you're new here on this channel, we do reviews, repairs and tutorials of tech, so consider subscribing, enable the bell icon notification, and everyone smash the like button for more videos like this one. Now I do have Amazon affiliate links below in the description. You don't have to buy the exact products mentioned, but if you click on it and browse and buy anything else, I will get a small kickback and it's not going to cost you anything extra. So thank you for supporting the channel. Now full disclaimer, I received this Comica CVM-V30 PRO microphone directly from the promoters for free for an unbiased review. They did only ask me for an Amazon review, but I offered on top a YouTube video review with no further incentive. Right now you're listening to the Mic J044 lavalier microphone, which is plugged into the Zoom Hedge one. So when I switch to the Comica CVM-V30 PRO microphone, I will indicate it on the screen, and you're going to need to use headphones to hear very clear differences. And in terms of environmental echo, this is not a professionally acoustic treated room, so if you want to watch that video up there to see what to expect with a setup similar to mine. Okay, quick unboxing of this Comica CVM-V30 PRO. In the box you have a detailed manual, you have a dead cat or wind muff, whatever you call that, you have a little guarantee registration card, and the main microphone. The mount is actually plastic and it comes with a standard hot shoe mount for any camera and also a 1/4 inch thread. It comes with a standard 3.5mm jack input. This I believe is TRS, to be connected to DSLR. At the back you have two buttons, one for low cut filter and one for on and off, but also you have a plus 10 dB to increase the gain, but this may actually cause some peaks in your audio. This condenser microphone will require two AAA batteries, which is not included in the box. The main shotgun mic is also plastic and it feels quite cheap. So let's just put two AAA batteries on there. Plus, inserting a battery was a bit fiddly and you have to push quite hard. So once you've got the battery in, to the left is off, in the middle I'm guessing it's 10 dB, and to the right it's on without the 10 dB plus. So let's mount it on this Canon EOS 650D. Plug in the standard jack into the mic input, which is not right angle, so it does stand out a bit, but that's not a major issue at this price point. And it feels quite wobbly. In terms of length, this is an 18 to 135mm standard Canon lens, so you can have an idea of the length of this thing, and if it's fully zoomed out, just shorter of this camera lens. And obviously the LED button is quite handy to find out if it's on or off. I'm also going to select the manual audio on the DSLR, and we're just about 12 dB here. First we're going to go outside and do some live audio and video testing. We're now outside and I've plugged the Comica CVM-V30 PRO into the DSLR, the Canon EOS 650D, and we're recording on manual audio. I'm holding the camera about arm's length right now, and we are talking without the plus 10 dB. I haven't yet heard the audio quality. I'm going to find out when I get back in, but I'm going to give you a few seconds of background and silence. Now I'm speaking at the back of the microphone, just about half an arm's length. I'm speaking to the side of the microphone, just about half an arm's length. And now on the other side of the microphone, about half an arm's length, unedited. This time I've enabled the plus 10 dB at the back, and I have no idea what it sounds like. I'm still recording at arm's length, just to give you a comparison. Now I'm speaking into the Rode VideoMic Go at the same arm's length, and we've left the manual audio setting on the DSLR very similar. Also now we're going to give you a few seconds of silence or background comparison with the Rode VideoMic Go. Welcome back into my partially acoustic treated room. If you want to watch the setup again, go watch the video up there somewhere. Now I'm about more than an arm's length away from the onboard camera, the Canon EOS 650D. So this is what the audio sounds like, and I'm pretty sure it's awful. Now we're switching to the video mic Go, which is about 1 foot away from my mouth, and it's currently connected to the Zoom Hedge 1, and this is the unedited version, no post effects in Audacity, and this is partially treated for acoustics. I've only got my other computer on at the moment, and this is kind of a standard room with the standard YouTube equipment. And now, a moment of silence. Okay, now we've just switched the Rode Mic Go with the Comica Pro, and we've kept the setting the same. It's still connected to the Zoom Hedge 1 about 1 foot away, and the input gain is about 60 on the Zoom Hedge 1 and at 48 kHz and 24 bit. And this is normal recording without plus 10 dB. And now a moment of silence. And now for comparison, I've just turned on the plus 10 dB and everything else is remaining the same to hear some comparison audio. All this audio you've just heard is unedited, no post effects in Audacity. Now we're going to add some normal effects. For my final thoughts and conclusion, and for the rest of the video, I'm going to use the Comica CVM-V30 PRO here on my desk. It's about 1 foot away and I've kept all the settings the same. It's still plugged into the Zoom Hedge 1 and at 60 gain input, 48 kHz and 24 bit. We're not using the plus 10 dB, and I'm going to add some effects in post in Audacity. Also, my setup right now behind my screen, there are no acoustic treatment to give you an idea of a more realistic sound setup. So the Comica CVM-V30 PRO is a super cardioid polar pattern pickup microphone, which means it's going to pick up audio much better in front of it directly, and it's quite good at isolating sounds all around it. It comes in two colors, the gray black and the red black. It's also meant to be compatible with a smartphone, but you have to get a TRS to TRRS adapter. Comica has their own, but you may be able to use third-party ones. Unfortunately, I do not have one to test, and I'm not able to test compatibility with specific smartphones, so please inquire before you decide to use with your smartphone. If you want to read more about the specs and features not mentioned in this video, you can find the information on Comica's website or on the advertised box. It's pretty standard stuff. So let's talk about some of the pros first. It's quite easy to set up, it's light enough to carry around. Thank God it has standard AAA batteries. And the audio quality, although subjective, is actually quite decent, especially compared at the same price point to the Video Mic Go. It has very good noise cancellation, did not pick up any background interference or electrical interference or RF, as opposed again to the Video Mic Go, and I'm having huge issues with this at the moment. And I will be doing a full review on it, but I'm waiting for some confirmation from Rode as I've been communicating with them regarding the quality of this microphone, so watch out for that review. Also, the LED on-off button is really helpful, but you should always test your audio before recording anyway. And the plus 10 dB option is great for situations where you may need to place your microphone a bit further away, maybe further than 2 feet. So hopefully by enabling the plus 10 dB, it will pick up the audio no problem. But again, watch out for your peaks. You may have to adjust your settings. And now for the cons. Now the build quality is quite plasticky, even compared to the plastic of the Rode Mic Go. It's quite inferior on the Comica, but that's one of the corners I guess they've had to cut for this price point. Audio cable for the Comica is actually built in, and it's going to be a problem to troubleshoot or to swap cables if you have any situation where you have to place a microphone further, or even you want to try a different type of cable. I would have preferred to have something that you can disconnect the cable and swap it out, or even troubleshoot. Again, on that note, the Rode does come with right angled plugs, which is quite handy. There is no battery life indicator, so it might be difficult to judge how much recording you've got left. So you will need to monitor your audio quite closely, otherwise you're going to ruin your footage. And that's it in terms of cons. So just to compare with a similar kind of priced microphone, I feel that this Comica offers a lot more features and has better audio quality compared to a similar priced microphone like the Rode Mic Go. Although some people may say this is apples and oranges, I'm talking here mainly in terms of price and for the features you get by spending the same amount of money. As for a comparison with the Rode Video Mic Pro, now unfortunately I don't have one at hand to be able to do a decent comparison, but I'm sure there's plenty of online reviews for you to make your own judgment. It's a very popular microphone, but at almost double the price, I think I'm gonna make a guess and say this is a good contender. It's a good alternative, a much cheaper budget options for good quality audio. There are previous versions of this microphone. If I'm not mistaken, there's a version without the Pro and there's a light version which can be compatible with smartphones. So if you want to check them out. As for myself, what do I think of this microphone? I certainly will be including this in my filming gear from now on, as this will give me a lot more versatility than the current Rode Mic Go that I bought, and I think I made a mistake buying this one. So if you're asking me just in terms of features, I would prefer this one, but I haven't tested other types of shotgun microphones at similar price points, so I don't have other points of reference. Okay, so that's the end of today's video. I want to thank Comica for sending me this product, and I hope I've tried to do as unbiased a product review as I could. If you have a product or service you want me to feature on Heal My Tech, please feel free to get in touch with myself. You know where to find my usual contact details. And if you're wondering what to watch next, there would be some couple of videos popping up on the end screen. Feel free to check my other videos on the channel, and also if you're new here, subscribe, enable the bell icon notification, and everyone give me a like. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, this was Ash from Heal My Tech, helping you go from newbie to techie. Until next time, peace out.